Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to another review of an affordable school pen, a German pen. This I will call it from the 1970s or the 1980s. If I started with the Kreutzer, the Schneider, and the Diplomat, this time is the turn from Senator. You can see the difference between the other models that had barrels made out of plastic. This has a full metallic body, including the barrel. And in fact, it has a wonderful, wonderful design. Before I will present to you the design, let me tell you what I paid for it. So I bought it in a lot that included also the Diplomat pen, but this one cost me 85 lays, so around 16.69 euros or 19.39 US dollars. And like I told you, it is a metallic pen. This has a personalization. Let me tell you, my friends, I don't mind when the fountain pen pieces or writing instruments are personalized. So this belonged to a girl named Maria, probably a school girl. Interesting. So we have this brush steel, quite nice, and in contrast we have gold-plated trims. So interesting, on the cap we have Senator engraved, but also the logo that they used back then. The ending is flat, but it is also gold-plated, and also interesting, the symmetric ending of the barrel, which is also gold-plated. The cap is a pressure-fit cap, and it reveals a simple plastic grip section. It doesn't have patterns or striations on it, but let me tell you, it's not a slippery grip section. And we also can see a gold-plated simple nib with the logo and something engraved on it, Iridium Germany. And interesting, we have also the size of the nib F. If we look on the back, we can see a simple plastic feeder that also has a 2 on it, probably a manufacturing code. If we unscrew the barrel, we get access to this section. What I don't particularly like is when they do this plastic part and this metallic part. Probably in time it will break, or I don't know if you put pressure on it. So another point that tells us that this was quite an affordable pen, probably intended for school use. So without further delays, let me compare it a little bit with the others. So here is the Schneider, here it is the Kreutzer, and here we have the Diplomat. Okay, so a little bit of zoom. I want to show you their nibs and characteristics. So those are the nibs. The Senator resembles more the Schneider model that has open nib. The others, I would say, they have semi-hooded nibs. Sorry. And if we turn them around, we can see that the similarities between the Schneider and the Senator are evident, but also between the Kreutzer and the Diplomat. Probably they were heavily influenced back then by Pelikan and other major German players in the market back then. So, okay, let me put this here and let's put the others. So one here, the Kreutzer here, and the Schneider right over here. Okay, my friends, so I will leave the dimensions of this Senator on the screen, and I will change the angle of the camera to do the writing sample. Again, for the writing sample, I will use my notepad that has the Herlitz paper on it, and also this one I will dip it in ink. Based on its size, it uses standard international ink cartridges, but I bet that you can put also an ink converter that it's manageable in the size of the barrel. For the ink, I will use a quick ink. I did not use this type of ink for a long time, and why not? This is a good place to start with it. We will dip it in this ink. So let me zoom a little bit. What do I have here? Being metallic pen, I won't post it, but I will show you that it is oh no, in this particular case, guys, I can't say that I can post this. You see, I'm pushing it. Oh, it posts. Sorry, it posts. I did not push it, so now it's securely and firmly in place. But I tell you, I don't like the way it changes the balance, so probably I will use it unposted like this. I will put the cap right over here. What do I have here, my dear friends? I have a Senator. Let me dip a little bit in the ink. The level of the ink is not quite big. So I have here a Senator. Okay. Okay, yes, this is definitely a problem. You can see that I don't have a lot of ink there. I will dip it a little bit more, and sorry about this, guys. I thought that I had a good reserve of Parker Quick Ink. So here I have a Senator. Yes. So sorry about this, my friends. I will clean it gently, and let's see what I have here. I think, yes, I will use the other blue ink, the Pelikan Koningsblau. So I will dip it in this ink. I'm sorry about this, my friends. Let me dip it. Okay, let's remove the excess. So again, what do I have here? I have Senator. This is a metallic pen. This was made in Germany. Based on its slim design, I will call it a product of the 1970s or 1980s, probably even early 1990s. It has a simple design. Because we have a steel nib, gold-plated, I'm not expecting it to be a flex nib. And you probably can see no flex to it. Sorry, I need to dip it again in ink. So no flex. Okay, let me see now the line variance. I'm not applying pressure, I'm starting to apply pressure. So maybe, yes, we have a little, I will call it a little line variance. Yes, this is present. So little line variance. Okay, let's see. I think it has a pretty juicy and good nib, and the signature is okay. In sorry guys, let's okay, let's see, in reverse writing. So reverse writing, guys, definitely a possibility. It writes good, it doesn't scratch, and in reverse writing I believe it writes like an extra fine one, and in simple writing an F1, which is also present on the nib. Okay, a reverse writing. Now I will tell you about the Quick Brown Fox jumps over the lazy dog. So you can see, my friends, quite good, simple school pen. This time more durable in this metallic finish, more durable than the ones I presented previously that had that plastic bodies. So this was the review of this Senator pen, Maria's pen, but now my pen. Tell me what you think about this one, my dear friends. This was its review. I want to wish you to have a wonderful day and God bless you all. Bye bye, my dear friends.